okay, impromptu video in my car trying to like use the street light because it's dark, obviously, before I go in to do some groceries. And I just got, last week, I got a rejection letter from the Canada Council for the Arts. And today I got my rejection letter from the Ontario Arts Council, both for the same project, which is a project I'm really excited about, and which is, I wrote a really good grant. I'm not gonna lie, I wrote a great grant. I have a great team in place that wants to be part of it. I was hopeful. Like, I thought, like, this is really good, and has a shot. And I got shot down by both of them, which is a bummer, but the reason I'm making this video is because there are other artists out there like me who are, I mean, fortunately in Canada we have these grants, but it's really competitive, and the funding, there's not a lot of money to go around compared to the number of artists. And so I wanted to share what I experienced this past summer when I was actually on the jury. I got to be on the other side of the table. I was on the jury for a grant. I got to be one of the people helping select who got the money. And I have to say, this was for the Ontario Arts Council. It was a great experience, by the way. If you ever get the chance to do that as an artist, it's lovely. It's a paid thing. They don't expect you to volunteer your time, and you get treated really wonderfully, and the staff is great. So I'll just say all of that. And I will also say that we had over 230 applicants to process, just our jury. That's just like half of the applicants for one grant at one time. They have, I can't even imagine how many people apply every year, but we had 230 or something like that to go through, and we chose at least 90 of them, almost 100, that met the criteria to be grant worthy. Like, we had gave them high enough scores across the board that they deserved, deserved is the wrong word, but they were eligible for the grant based on the criteria that the Arts Council selects. And we were able to give money to like 30 people of the whole amount. And if you think about it, 30 people with a grant in the range of $5,000 to $10,000 each. So it was like almost $250,000 that went out to artists. So it's not pennies, but that's all there was. And that was like 65 or 70 people who we thought were deserving of a grant we couldn't give money to. So, and some of them, like, I'm still heartbroken over some of them that I knew were just great projects and I advocated for, but you're one jury member and your voice is one of the voices in the room, not all. You don't get to make all the choices. So as somebody who just got turned down for 2 grants and can feel kind of bummed out, and for sure your ego takes a hit and you think like, oh, maybe it's not good enough or whatever, I just have to remind myself, and I wanted to just share with anybody else out there who does the same thing, there's a very good chance it was good enough, and that there's just not enough money for everybody who has a good enough project. So don't take it as a criticism of your art. And also do take the opportunity, if you have them, to call the granting officer and get the feedback that they give you, because they give really great feedback about why you didn't get funded or what you could improve to give yourself a better chance next time. So that's my little PSA. And now I'm going to go get my groceries. And then next week I'm going to start writing another grant.